Welcome back to Three Bold Takes, guys. We're doing our pick'ems for week 8. We're going to do 6 games split up into different videos. Tell you what we got for this week. And we're going to do an update on the records right now, guys, or we're going to hold off for another week.
We can do an update on the records if you want to. Do you want
I
to,
don't,
Quinn?
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
Know
I know
what?
I'm at the bottom.
We'll go from top to bottom. I'm in first with a 20 and 13 record. Freddie has broke 500 and is 17 and 16. And then Quinn, you're at 15 and 18, brother. We hope you can.
I know. Hey, it's actually growth. Believe it or not, it's growth. I
It
started
is
off really bad.
right.
You did. You did. All right, so for the first game, we have a little group of 5 action again. We mixed this in last week with Memphis and Tulane. This week, it's another Friday night game. We have James Madison traveling to the Thundering Herd of Marshall. James Madison is a 3.5-point favorite on the road. James Madison is undefeated at 6-0. According to ESPN, they have a 53% chance to win the game. Chase, I'm super excited to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, this is an easy one for me. I'm going James Madison the whole way. They've played an exceptional season so far. They played Virginia in the second game of the year, and that was a comeback game. Ended up winning 36-35. And I'm just really proud of watching how they've just performed against the FBS level because this is their first year. Am I correct, Quinn?
It's their second.
Their
They were
second
in the Sun Belt last year.
Okay. Well, their second year, my apologies. Their second year, they're first in the Sun Belt. They're 6-0, like we just mentioned. And Marshall, they've played a pretty good they've had a pretty good season too. They're 4-2. They lost to North Carolina State 48-41, which is still a valiant effort. But I'm going James Madison. They were very dominant at the FCS level. And we're watching it here again that they're not shy of the limelight. They're performing very, very well to start this season. I think it's going to continue against Marshall. I got James Madison. Quinn.
Yeah, I want to start with this. The Sun Belt, man. One of my favorite group of 5 conferences. You get the good games during the week, so it's easier to watch them. You don't have to sacrifice watching like Ohio State, Penn State to watch them. And just the teams they got there, man. You got the come up from the FCS teams like App State, Coastal Carolina, and James Madison. James Madison is one of those. I personally think, I don't know that they'll ever be App State level, but I think they have the same potential that Appalachian State had. To just grab the group of 5 by the horns. They were so dominant in the FCS. They're not North Dakota State, but they were right under them. And, you look at Marshall, them and Southern Miss fit in the same group. They come from the Conference USA, add those that are respected brands. I love this matchup. Marshall has always been a tough place for teams to go into and play at that level. This is going to be a huge test for James Madison. I've been on the James Madison train to win the Sun Belt East since the offseason, off the record, off the camera, and I'm sticking with
Right.
that. Give me James Madison over Marshall this week.
Yeah,
Right.
you got to clarify that, Quinn. If not, they're going to get in the comments section say, I didn't see that. So,
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, Quinn, I think everybody picked James Madison to win the Sun Belt off camera in the offseason. But regardless,
Picking them to win's different, but getting to the game.
sorry, to win the Sun Belt East. I apologize. I think everybody had that off the record. No, but for real, I think the biggest difference in this game, obviously, if you look at the statistics, they're very similar, these two teams. But James Madison only allows 42 rushing yards a game. That's elite level in all of the Power 5. Or not even just the Power 5, in all of FBS. We'll just put it that way, 130 teams. So with that in mind, I'm going to go James Madison to win this game. Both offenses are very similar, but rushing yards to me on a Friday night game, typically for an upset on a Friday night game, you need a couple things to happen. You need a lot of turnovers, and you need one player to go off, whether that's a running back or a receiver. In this case, I think James Madison shuts down the run game, so I think Marshall's going to have to rely on the passing game a little bit more, which is their strong suit compared to the running game anyway. But give me James Madison to win and cover the spread on the road, the 3.5.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this week's predictions for the upcoming games in the college football schedule. Make sure you check out all 6 of them. We got them all up on the YouTube page. I'm Quinn. I'm with Chase and Freddie. We're out.